Good morning, Honorable Whinghan.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure being here. Again, I'm a regular feature here. This is Chiefs and Chill, is the name of these arrangements, this conversation. Okay. We try not to make it an interview, so relax, calm down.
There's no pressure there.
No pressure, no. It's a family affair. Yeah. Even though we are trying to ensure that your people, those I believe must have elected you to be here, get feedback from you in form of what are you actually doing here, how is it going, and we create an environment where you can freely discuss. Unlike the mainstream media where they are plucking faults, trying to bait you to making mistakes. Yeah, it's a free conversation.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Unfiltered, uncensored. Now, this is peculiar because you are young. Even though I've spoken to Akin Alabi, we've had Jimmy Benson.
Okay.
Well, you are a first-timer.
Yes.
And you know, if I will use sports as an analogy, spectators tend to have a clearer view than the players on the pitch. If only he had passed this way, if he had crossed this way, this player made us lose that match. So spectators get to have a better vision what the play should be until they are put there. So I want to assume that even in politics, bystanders tend to say, this leader is not doing well. He should have introduced this policy. He should have implemented this. He should not have done this. What was your view before coming to the House and before you're becoming an active player in politics? Has it remained consistent with what you now have here, or it's a little bit different?
Thank you very much. It's actually a great privilege, featuring on the program. Getting into the green chambers, it has always been what I've always planned towards. Okay. I've always wanted to be a lawmaker, and like you said earlier on, when you're outside, you tend to see it, and have you believe that you have a better understanding and better solutions to the problem confronted by lawmakers, especially in Nigeria. But coming into the terrain, into the ring, you realize that it's a different ball game entirely. I was part of the people that criticized my predecessor, but here I am today. Facing lots of
wearing the shoes.
Yes, lots of critics out there. With saying what I'm doing and sharing their own view both from the good and the other side of it. But like I said, it's a great privilege serving here, representing my people. This is a mandate that I can't take for granted, considering the energy I put into getting into this office. I believe my constituents, they expect so much from me. And I've been trying so hard to put in my very best to make sure that I give them the best that they've been agitating for. Being a legislator, over the years, the whole idea of being a legislator has been misconstrued. How do I mean by that? You realize that the things that you're not meant to do, the power that the Constitution does not give to you, these are the expectations of our people. As a legislator, all of a sudden they want you to provide jobs. As a legislator, they want you to build roads. As a legislator, they want you to build schools. And you can't blame our people. Especially for people like us who manage to come from a place where we feel marginalized. We feel like we are not benefiting enough, from the government. And the closest person to them, especially at the federal level, is their House of Rep member. So they see this office as the only office they can reach, and that the only office that can provide immediate solution to our numerous problems. So, but this house, I always tell people back at home that we have 360 members. So when you put 360 members in a room, there will be so much lobbying and so much.
Indeed.
And when you find people like us who are kind of new in the terrain, it will take a while. Sometimes it takes a month to settle in. Sometimes it takes you a year.
I'm even told sometimes the first time is entire learning curve.
It's a formation period. So if you want to be honest with yourself, the first time it's always a struggle. You have people who have been in DC chamber since 1992. So these are the people we are coming to sit with, and we have people who have been here since 1999. So they understand the terrain. They become an institution within this chamber or this complex. So there are lots of us here who we are only trying to learn from senior colleagues. There is ranking in legislative duties, I tell people. So, but so far we've been putting in the right energy. And we've been making sure, doing everything humanly possible, that we introduce new idea, new concept, new initiative, innovative into the duty of the function of our function as representatives. My name is Honorable Sesi Whinghan. I represent the entire people of Badagry Federal Constituency, Lagos State. And I'm also the Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Petroleum Resources Upstream.
Oh, okay. From your introductory remarks, I took note of some stuff. You said people are demanding certain things that are totally out of your purview. And I'm aware that the core functions of lawmakers is lawmaking, just as the title speaks. Lawmakers should make laws. Representation, and Now you spoke about the last time we had a chat. You spoke about a bill you were nurturing, now in the second reading. If I recall, it's about saying, look, why presenting the proposal for a new budget? Let us have an audited report accompany it, so we have a clear view of where we actually are to that point. Can you give?
So far. I've been able to sponsor over 15 bills. So we have 7 of those bills gazetted for second.
15 bills?
Yes, so far.
Wow.
So we have 7 of those bills gazetted for second reading. And you highlighted one of those bills. That particular bill, what we're trying to achieve is accountability.
Okay.
Where the people out there want to see a serious government. They want to see a government that is accountable for every penny of the taxpayers. So the bill is meant to mandate the president to come with audited reports. But apparently, as we know, the Auditor General is saddled with the responsibility, of auditing the account and also presenting the audited report to the House. But we also, the main reason why this bill is requesting for that particular audited report is for us to know the performance, let the Nigerian people know the performance of the previous budget. Let's know what the government, what we've been able to achieve, or what we've been able to do to achieve with the money given to us. Show the budget, I'm prepared for in the budget. So, in as much as the president is coming in to request for a new budget for new fiscal year, we see there's a need for us to also account to the people what we've been able to achieve or what we've been able to do with the previous money provided for them through budgetary allocation.
So invariably, you're speaking to transparency, accountability, and ensuring that you are not just performing a ritual, but there's a process of assessment to see where you actually are. I think I like that. And that takes me